Okay folks, welcome back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Last time we found a load of bugs in this game. We found 9 bugs. I can't believe they would ship such a buggy game. But those bugs gave us some codes that we can use elsewhere in the game, which is interesting. So the one place where I know I can use them is in the maze over here. I'm assuming the other maze I was in, where I had to answer a bunch of questions, that's also going to have the same kind of thing in the middle, and then there'll be another one somewhere. Oh, I don't really know where that would be, do I? It's always through, so like this is through this window, it's red. The other one's through a red mirror. What was in this room? That's where the blocks were, okay. There's lots of little rooms in this place that each have like one thing in them. You sort of have to kind of forget about them, but then you see them and you're like, was there something there that was important that I need to go back to? And nope. Like the horse rooms, they're all basically done, I think. Delta 17D. Oh, 17D. Pi AF9. A is 10. F is 15. 9 is 9. And then that was the right one, right? Yes, I think so. The Sigma. So each of these came from a different one of the video games that I was playing, like the games within a game. So I wonder if that'd be true for the others as well. That's what I'm assuming. 4, is that a 6? Ooh, what have I written? 4, 6B, I think. 4, 6. I wish I could go faster. There we go. 4, 6B. Go. Ooh. Here we go. It's the center of the maze, which presumably I have to put the things into. Sure. Northwest will be that one. North will be this one. Northeast will be this one. West will be that one. Center will be this. East will be that one. Southeast, that one. South. Here, I'm just doing it based on the edges and sort of what I remember of the maze as well. Presumably that's what I do. Yep, it was that simple. Okay. And what did we get? What's the result of doing this? They spin around. They do a little dance. Okay, they fly away. What does this mean? Ooh, we go down to the other part of the maze. Okay. Alright. Hello, friends. How are you doing? You've gone deep below. Oh, I did that before, just in a different area. The truth will begin to surface from here. Have you met with the Minotaur in the hallways of wisdom? Is that the other place? The place where I have to answer the questions? His stone brother resides ahead. He holds a message for his brother. Okay. Bring him right and left from the remains of those we lost. Bring him right and left from the remains of those we lost. Only then will his message manifest itself. Right and left. Maybe that'll make more sense once I get there. Such a chest. Are these buttons I can step on? That is. What is happening? Okay. Do I need something to follow me and then to press the thing for me or something? Is there going to be like a literal thing that's going to follow me around here? Because I can't get over here without pressing this. Okay. I don't have anything I can put down as far as I know. Maybe it'll make more sense soon. Okay. There's a chest up there. Oh, this is the other side of that room. So this moves it left. Interesting. Ah, so that move down would make a bridge. Maybe I want to do that for some reason. I'm just going to go do it. On the assumption that it's important. Because, like, why would I ever want it in any of the other states? That state seems pretty good, right? For navigation. Although, what can I do here? Nothing. So then, do I have anything I can do at this point? Go back up the stairs. It's weird that those stairs don't seem to go very high, but apparently they and they flatten out at the top. But that seems to be the exit. It's weird. Wait, so what did this move? That and the chest goes down. So I want to be over there. What? What are we doing? I don't see why moving it back to the right would be good. Okay, well then I'm stuck. I note that the maze patterns on the floor are the maze for the like the way the maze is laid out above me, because I'm in the northeast right now. Also, that's the same maze that's in the background as well. Is there something about, does this have to match in some way? Because this could be like that, the center of that spiral, sort of. I don't think that makes sense. Okay, what am I doing? Left and right. Stone Minotaur. I can make this go left and right. From the positions of those we lost, or something like that. That didn't get added to my memory as well, I don't think. These are the stairs that came down, right? Yes. Does the girl show up again? No. Do I have anything? Current location below the red maze. I've never noticed that's there. Software errors. Oh, I got another script page, didn't I, that I could take to the dude. I'm definitely not sure of what to do here. I'm not seeing anything. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can move that down. Okay, hold on. So if this is connected, which it is, right. I then have a route out of here. I wasn't thinking about multi-room. I mean, I was earlier, but I don't know why I stopped thinking about multi-room navigation. But that gets me across there. Oh, into another room. Okay. Okay, that's the platform I was on before. Okay, what's this? 9 fragments unite in the third eye as enneahedron. Interesting. Can't go those ways. Can go this way. Will this rotate? Yes. This will get me over there, I guess. Another set of stairs. Okay, I got here. That'll send that. Oh, that'll bring that down. So I could go back, I think. Right? Yeah, I could go back. I think. What if I go in this way? Wait, oh, I thought I was at the top of the stairs. So this is the... Oh, okay, it's a chest here. What do you have for me? An American dollar! Yay! So now I'm here. Bring this back over. Okay. Another American dollar. Okay, am I just down here to get some American dollars? Maybe. Presumably I'm supposed to be getting to that staircase then. That must be the main goal, right? Unless one of the chests has something important. Dungeon map. Compass. Oh, okay, now I understand. This is the stone minotaur. Left and right. A small portion of the inscription is legible. Truth of the minotaur, deeper below, eyes of the dead, red tears. Sure. Okay, there are stairs. Statue. There's an intrusion in the forehead of the statue. Ooh. What kind of shape is it? Circular? Same for this. Let's head up the stairs, I guess. See if there's something interesting. Oh, it comes out back here. Okay. Interesting. So I have a way directly into this room. That maybe implies that I'm supposed to go do something else elsewhere, and I come back and put something here. Was there another room I didn't go to? No, I went. Yeah, I went to all the rooms inside. But I didn't go up those stairs. I can't really do anything here, though, can I? Can't get to that chest. I can't get to that button. Maybe I'm supposed to look at where those stairs are. They're south and to the west. South and to the west. Or maybe I have to do that first. Can I leave this way? I think I can. Yeah, down there. So over here somewhere. Is it? It would have been at the... up here maybe? This one? Ooh. Secret stairs. Alright. Is it just for $1? It's probably just for $1. But why am I saying just for $1? It's the most important thing in the game. That was a cool little puzzle. Like having to realize that the stairs were indeed already there. Okay. It's $1. Yay. Not just any dollar. An American dollar. Okay, this I assume I need to do something else then. And maybe connect it. Maybe I have to do something across all 3. Am I expecting 3 mazes? Maybe there's only going to be 2 mazes. Where am I going here? Let me leave. Oh, let me leave. Thank you. Okay. I might take the script to the dude. I might also do this. Now that I'm terrified of losing my progress. Okay, dude. I think this might be your last script. Slide him under the door. I cannot thank you enough, Signorina. Door unlocking. Come in. I bet he's not there. Oh. Is he dead? Or is he just chilling? Oh. He's both dead and chilling. How is he spinning around? That's spooky. Call him about skeleton. Should I or should I not? I'm getting confusing information about whether I should be calling him. Ooh, shortcut 1. Where's that go? Oh, it goes into the loft, doesn't it? I've been in that room. Yeah. Let's do it though. Shortcut 1. Door to the west. What are we saying? Oh, okay. So it's just 90, right? I think so. 90. Yay. I wonder what gets randomized. Is it the number of the doors, or is it the Is it the number of the doors, or is it the positions of the puzzles in the book? Oh no, there's more script. 2, 6, 12. Holy moly, so that's to read. 18? 25? 49? Which order should I found another dollar. Yay. I guess I should try and read them in order. 85, 57. Are they roughly in order? 49, 25, 18, 12. Yeah, they're in order, okay. But skipping out a lot of stuff. Whoa, okay. Interior, theatre, day. Smoke lies thick in the small tawdry theatre. On the hardwood stage, a magician performs. His coat is worn and mended, but once it was expensive. Lorenzo the Great. Lorenzo. But alas, the young Mademoiselle Henrietta Dubois could not escape her sordid fate. He yanks the handle to his erythrotrope, and a silhouette of a man stabbing a woman appears on the wall. The crowd stares dumbly at the shadow, and they smile with yellow teeth made for biting. Lorenzo looks at the audience with disgust. He takes out another wheel labelled the Third Eye for Brotherhood use only. He hesitates but puts the wheel in his contraption. The next story is not meant for the likes of you. It's something I normally only show refined ladies and gentlemen, but I'll make an exception tonight. Those tired, ugly eyes of yours shall see something new. Lorenzo yanks the handle. Thousands of years ago, the Third Eye shone over the islands in the Far East, but one night it fell from the sky. A comet passes on the wall. Strangely enough, it quiets down the crowd. They follow the comet while gaping and see it crash to the ground. A human found it, and when she held it, she saw the magic of this world. She had a vision, so she painted the creature in red ochre on a cave wall. Cave paintings show up all over the wall. There was something about cave paintings in my to-do list, but I don't remember where they are. Cave paintings show up all over the wall. The crowd is a bit confused by the effect. At night, the crimson beast awoke. It spread chaos and death and devoured the human and her people. A red monster appears. The crowd screams in terror as it attacks them. Some of them have had enough and flee the theatre. Oh dear. Lorenzo slows down and the beast disappears. So it's not actually attacking them, that's why it's in double quotes. The story of the red creature became a legend, but the Third Eye lived on and appears in the most unlikely of places to this day. That is all for tonight. You have been a wonderful audience. Go away. Okay. The crowd mutters and leaves. One man, better dressed and cleaner than the rest, remains in his seat. He studies Lorenzo with cold eyes. Brother Tertius. When Lorenzo discovers his presence, his pupils dilate from fear. Interior, Brotherhood Lodge, night. The room is dark. Besides the many lit brass candelabras, Lorenzo stands with his hat in hand. 50 men in robes watch him from a long table. At the end of the table, a stern old man ponderously strokes his sideburns. Brother Septimus, a young brother, opens a mahogany case and takes out an ornate revolver and a minotaur mask. He looks over at Brother Septimus, who nods to him. The young brother puts on the mask and aims the gun at Lorenzo's head. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. Truth above all. Risk my life, brother. How many were our first ancient brothers? 7. Correct. Okay, so they're doing the thing that I'm gonna go try and do in the other maze. The seated brothers raise their goblets and drink. What is the punishment for sharing our secrets with outsiders? Lorenzo grabs hold of the table and is about to faint. Death. Correct. Lorenzo closes his eyes, but death does not come. Under normal circumstances, okay, that's why. So the secret is the Third Eye. Under normal circumstances, you would be dead now. I'm sorry, elder brother, but I was not thinking. Weariness and perhaps a crisis of faith. Forgive me, brothers. Thankfully for you, these are not normal circumstances. The time is 9, little brother, and like in the old, we shall send 7 brothers in search of that which was lost. All brothers hold up 7 fingers. I was just thinking, wait, they've got 7 fingers on one hand? No, I guess it's on 2 hands. 6 have already gone searching for omens. You will be 7th, the disgraced one. Where will you send me, elder brother? Augenwaldberg. There lives an artist in an old manor. The prophecy mentions her. Go and see, brother, if that which was lost is there. Lorenzo nods. The lady suffers from an eye condition that will ultimately render blindness. A sad fate for a painter. Take these vermilion tears. What do they do, elder brother? Nothing at all, but you will use them pretending to cure the lady. That is your guise while you search her house for the third eye. Okay. Exterior, Algenwaldberg Manor, dusk. Hooves clop echoes. Hooves clop echoes. Hooves clop echoes. Hooves clop. Clop's a verb in this case, right? Hooves clop. Or is it not? Is hooves clop a noun and it echoes? Hooves clop echo, whatever. Hooves clop echoes through the dilapidated courtyard. Algae-covered statues silently await the arrival. A pale, sickly horse comes into view, pulling a wagon painted red in a distant past. Lorenzo walks beside the horse and leads it by its reins. Lorenzo ties the horse to an old oak. Be brave, Morse, you have nothing to fear. Lorenzo carefully approaches the front gate. He bangs the knocker. Lorenzo scans the dirty windows for any sign of life. Finally, the door creaks open. Instantly, Lorenzo raises his top hat and takes a bow. A white rose appears in his hand from his hat. The miracle has arrived. An ashen woman in an expensive dress stares through him with milky eyes. Renate, however you say it. So it's the artist. I do not believe in miracles. That is why you need one, Baronin. Lorenzo hands the white rose to... It changes colour to red. Shall I find out how that name is pronounced? Let's do it. Is it Renat? How to pronounce... I don't like the YouTube videos. They're always weird. I don't trust them because some people do YouTube videos about pronunciation and they're like prank ones. But there's a website that I can use. In various languages. Let's try German. Renata. Dutch would be similar.
Renate.
Yes, Renata. Norwegian.
Renate.
Same.
Renate.
Italian. Renate. Whichever. Renata, I'll say. You might as well perform for the shadows. My sight is fading away. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Your eyes are fading because there's been nothing to see. Weary eyes need entertainment, and tired souls need miracles. Who are you? Lorenzo the Great, at your service, Baronin. A magus, whose name is whispered from the shores of Zanzibar to the frosty peaks of Helsinki, known to beggars and kings alike. While you are not known to me, good evening. Renata is about to shut the gate. Wait. Renata waits. My journey has been a long one. My horse is tired, and to be honest, so am I. Renata looks at the very sickly looking horse. I had four horses. I had four once during better times, but ironically Morse is the only one who lives. I see. It's the 4 horses in the chapel. Very well. Okay. Interior, Algenwaldberg Manor, dining room, day. An oversized dead goose lies on the oaken dining table. Lorenzo devours his portion in a loud manner. Renata tries to hide her disgust. Is the room satisfactory? Yes, I slept like a piglet. So it was not you I heard last night? Lorenzo drinks wine and coughs to buy some time. I was up briefly, yes. Okay, he was like looking for the third eye. He takes out a small vial from his sleeve. My vermilion tears, they need moonlight not to lose their magic. I took the liberty to use one of the windows in your studio. I took another liberty and studied some of your work. The portraits are of course excellent, but I am most intrigued by the drawings of signs. My Himmelskörper suite. What inspired them? Magician, might I ask you a strange question? Who am I to refuse an answer? Did you see a labyrinth while you were in the park? A labyrinth? A red labyrinth. The only labyrinth I saw was the portrait of the man with a labyrinth instead of a face. Renata stands up angrily. I have made no such portrait. Your lies have ceased to amuse me. I know why you are here, and I know where to look for it, but I will hold you to your words. Lorenzo looks like he's about to assure Renata of his pure intentions. Cure my eyes. It's not going to happen. Maybe it will. Is there some connection? Like, there's been some implication that like the magician and the man are maybe the same person. Is there some also suggestion that the artist and me are the same person in some way? Like, we both have like more association with the maze. Was there another hint as well, maybe? I'm not sure. Interior, Algenwaldberg Manor. Renata's bedroom, day. The curtains have been drawn. Renata lies on top of the bed, a trace of a smirk on her lips. Lorenzo looks gravely serious on the side of the bed. Are you ready for your miracle, Baronin? Yes. Lorenzo spills a single drop of a million tears into Renata's left eye. She blinks and Lorenzo drops another tear into the right eye. It might be a few days before it takes effect. Renata's eyes start to boil and she screams in unfiltered agony. Lorenzo backs away in horror. Lorenzo holds his hands over his ears to protect himself against her looping, deafening screams. I like the describing it as looping. Everything turns black. Out of sight. It's just eye drops. It's just eye drops. It's just eye drops. Then quiet. Lorenzo stirs to life on the floor. He sees Renata lying lifeless on the bed. Lorenzo checks her pulse in a hurry. She is still alive. Apparently he has, at some point, put a bandage around her head. 2 red dots mark the eyes, giving Renata a disturbing appearance. Baronin, can you hear me? Wait. The old woman... What her... Oh, isn't she wearing glasses or something? Baronin, can you hear me? Renata, I can hear you, magician. They tell me you are not invited. Invited where? To the cavern. I followed the echoes of my screams. They were waiting for me. Who was waiting for you? Our ancient sisters and brothers in the Far East. They're sharing the secret with me, but they won't share it with you. The caveman thinks you are an obsequious ignoramus who bolters through existence. Baronin, you must rest now. The labyrinth, they drew it on the wall. Go and see by the window. They say I should defenestrate you. But we have an agreement. Of course, they had to squeeze the word defenestrate into this. Lorenzo slowly trudges against the window. Moonlight shines on his weather-bitten face. He looks out the window. A giant garden labyrinth has appeared in the park. Do you see it, magician? Yes. Do you see me? In the labyrinth. Lorenzo squints. It's very dark. Yes, I see you. Do you see you? What do you mean? Can you see yourself in the labyrinth? Of course not, I'm not there. Neither am I. Lorenzo turns around and bumps into Renata. The red dots on the bandage have grown substantially, looking like giant red bug eyes. She puts her hand on Lorenzo's face. The room turns red. Interior, garden labyrinth, night. Okay, so he's been taken to the labyrinth. Okay, I need to pay attention to what's on people's eyes. Lorenzo gasps in disorientation. He is now somewhere in the labyrinth. Lorenzo quivers from fear. Renata smiles at him. Her bandage is gone, and a pair of lovely hazel eyes look at Lorenzo with affection. This is the place from my childhood. I'm over there. Renata points behind Lorenzo. He turns his head to look. A girl wearing an owl mask watches him from behind. Owl girl. She runs and disappears behind a corner. Renata takes Lorenzo's hand. Renata, come. Together they run in the labyrinth. Renata seems to know her way, while Lorenzo is trying to make sense of the strange space. A red hue suddenly appears on their faces. It's the most beautiful thing they've ever seen. They smile with tears running down their cheeks. The light grows stronger, and the cosmos plays music just for them. Interior, Augenwaldburg Manor. Renata's bedroom, day. The curtains have been... Wait. This is the one we just did. That one. Interior, Augenwaldburg Manor, library, day. Renata's hand moves frantically across a canvas. Lorenzo sits in an armchair by the window with his top hat on his knee. Posing for a portrait, there is movement inside the top hat. I think it might have been a maze, not a labyrinth. Aren't they interchangeable? Oh, okay, this is classic. Did you know? A labyrinth prolongs the path while a maze is for getting lost, and we are lost. It's a big house. It can sometimes be disorienting. We have seen it. I think the price of admission might be an eye and a leg. Lorenzo leans forward and his hat falls on the floor. A red owl flutters out of the hat in front of Lorenzo. He stares at it in surprise. That was a very clever trick. The owl perches on top of the bookshelf. Lorenzo half chants as if reading, and when the third eye blinked, the red beast laid an egg within. The third eye closed, and their bastard offspring was born, thousands of years later. Renata studies her canvas and is a bit confused. A realistic portrait of a man in a dark suit, but where his head is supposed to be, there's a red glowing maze. Renata notices 2 tickets in his hand. She takes them and stares at them. Teatro Rosso. Red Theatre? Or Rose Theatre? And when the third eye blinked, the red beast laid an egg within. The third eye closed, and their bastard offspring was born thousands. Okay. Sure. Something's happening. Interior theatre, night. An excited, faceless valet points at a red curtain. Lots of stage direction here. Lorenzo and Renata look at each other and then step through it. Rows and rows of seats. It's much too large to be inside the manor. Lorenzo stares in disbelief at the giant theatre. Okay. It seems empty, but the murmuring from the crowd is deafening. Gaslight illuminates the stage. Someone clears his throat behind them, and a featureless usher points towards the first rows. Renata and Lorenzo silently descend the stairs towards their seats. A fanfare. The lights dim. A man dressed as Lorenzo and wearing a Lorenzo mask rides a prop horse onto the stage. What is this? Lorenzo knocks on the door mid-stage. The fake Lorenzo. Lorenzo knocks on the door mid-stage, and an actress wearing a mask resembling Renata opens the door. Applause. Okay, this is very meta, isn't it? The light intensifies on stage and blinds Lorenzo and Renata. On the stage, a comet hanging from wires passes. Renata and Lorenzo avert their eyes, then the comet is gone. The stage is empty. A lone hesitant clap from somewhere further back. The actress playing Renata walks on stage. She holds her hands in front of her, blood flowing from her eyes. Please hold me. The actor playing Lorenzo steps on stage purposefully. Lorenzo and Renata watch their theatre alter egos on stage in grim silence. Their hands join. Lorenzo drags a stylized prop window onto the stage. Renata wanders sobbing blood. Lorenzo tries to place the window in front of Renata, making her fall out. The crowd howls with laughter as Lorenzo gets more frustrated every time Renata misses the window. Okay, it's like a comedy version of things. But like, this is like mimicking what's going on with Me and the Man, right? I think so. But I think the stuff with Me and the Man has like already happened. Yeah, like it's... Things are going to start piecing together slowly, I think. Please hold me, please hold me. Finally, Lorenzo has enough. He grabs Renata and shoves her with full force through the glass window and from the stage. Renata lands with a thud and a crack. Theatre blood squirts into Lorenzo's face. Lorenzo forms a fist and rises. Enough. That's the real Lorenzo. Lorenzo watches him silently, the whole theatre boo. Let's go, he says to Renata. But Renata is gone from her seat. In fact, she is nowhere to be found. Lorenzo looks around in panic, but it's like she vanished into thin air. The actress playing Renata comes back to life and is elevated by strings into the air. She bows and receives applause. The actress turns her head to Lorenzo and she takes off the Renata mask. Beneath it is a featureless face. Like the faces of the people in the mazes and such. And in the games. Actress. Whisper. I'm not going to whisper. To be gifted is to be infested. Ideas are tiny red eggs in your brain. To the microscope, they still look the same. The good and the bad. Oh, but look at the time. Lorenzo slowly walks off stage, his footsteps echoing through the empty theatre. He moves towards Lorenzo, real Lorenzo. Lorenzo turns to run, but his doppelganger catches up with him. This very Twin Peaks. This is so obviously Twin Peaks. The doppelganger removes the mask and behind it, Maze Man, his head buzzing in an electrical manner. She is waiting for you. Here is an idea. Follow my daughter. The Maze Man puts his hand over Lorenzo's eyes. Okay. Here is an idea. Follow my daughter. The Maze Man puts his hand over Lorenzo's eyes. Next. Interior, Algenwaldberg Manor, corridor, day. Disoriented Lorenzo finds himself in the hotel corridor. A phone rings somewhere. Further down the hall, he sees the owl girl. To the owl girl, where is she? The girl flaps her arms and hoots. Enough games. The owl girl disappears down a corner. Lorenzo stomps after. The owl girl waits for him at the end of the next corridor. Suddenly, a black Labrador runs up to him and barks. Lorenzo looks at the dog with surprise. His tag reads Rudy. Rudy lies down and plays dead on the rug. As he does, Rudy changes from black to white. Finally, the dog cramps and then contorts into a cat. A payphone rings on the wall. Lorenzo lifts the receiver. Why are you answering the phone? Lorenzo remains silent. There are no phones in 1847, you cretino. Lorenzo grunts. Hang up the phone and go chase the owl girl, just like the script says. Even more meta. Lorenzo hangs up. He sees the owl girl with a limp cat in her hand. Lorenzo runs after her. Corridor after corridor, Lorenzo runs fast with determination. But the owl girl is always around yet another corner. He never catches up with her. Lorenzo turns the corner. There is no owl girl, but a mirror. Lorenzo sees himself briefly, and behind him stands a man in sunglasses and a dark suit. Lorenzo regards the man in the mirror, but the mirror changes and Renata appears, levitating like a ghost. Stylish sunglasses obscure her eyes. I am waiting for you upstairs. I looked serious, so you might want to go check. With a man's voice. Wait, didn't somebody say that to me? Who said that to me? I mean, the man said it to me? But was it in the script? I can't remember. Renata vanishes from the mirror. Lorenzo is left with the image of himself. He looks weary. He turns and goes. His footsteps echo through the empty manor. Yeah, I was assuming the manor was the hotel. Renata vanishes from the mirror. Lorenzo is left with the image of himself. He looks weary. Okay. Last one, I think. Interior Algenvoldberg Manor. Oh, wait. Last year, Algenvoldberg. Something. Staircase, second floor corridor, night. At the end of the dark hallway, Lorenzo sees a dark shape. Lorenzo very slowly approaches it. It's Renata with her back turned against him. Lorenzo stops, a long silence. Renata in a man's voice. You keep sending the wrong goose to the butcher. Baronin? Baronin? I think the Baronin would perhaps hear talk about her ascension. She could say something to the effect of... This is weird, what's going on? Oh god, okay, so like... It's like the voice that's the characters... The man's voice is like the writer of the script in some way. It's like the author's inserted into the story in some way. Renata clears her throat. I have good news for you. We are not artists. We are not even art. When it comes down to it, we are all just paint. Aren't you happy with this news, magician? Renata switches voice again. And he would say, Lorenzo keeps his silence in defiance. Why is this so hard for you? Why do you think of these things? This is unimportant. There are symbolic values and mirror images, yes, but none of this matters, Signorina. Have you read my manifesto? You would have known it was never meant for viewing. Okay, so this is written to me, isn't it? Oh gosh. Okay. Why is this so hard for you? Why do you... This is unimportant. Right. You know it's never meant for viewing. Lorenzo looks confused for a moment. Please, Baronin, let's leave this place. Every maze has a solution. Renata sighs heavily. You really understand nothing at all, but if you understood, you would never have played your part. Time for entertainment. Here is her last performance. Renata turns slowly around. Her face is hidden by shadows. Lorenzo takes a step forward. Her eyes are empty craters. Red paint runs down her cheeks. Her own voice. Hold me. Please hold me. Lorenzo backs away. Please hold me. Please hold me. Lorenzo backs further. Renata's arms flailing. Searching for him like tentacles, paint dripping everywhere she goes. Please hold me. Lorenzo's eyes widen with fear as she comes closer. Her touch disgusts him. Suddenly Renata increases her pace and she touches his face. Please hold me. Lorenzo instinctively pushes Renata with full force. Smiling, she falls towards the large window. The Baronin crashes through it and down to the ground below. Lorenzo stares at the window in shock. He steps toward the window. Rain patters against his face. On the gravel path below lies a mangled corpse. What on earth is going on? I mean, I could string together what was going on there, but how does it link in with everything else? Should I turn this off? I've never turned off the music, have I? Maybe we should keep it on. Whoa, okay, that is enough today. That's a lot of reading. This is the kind of story that, unless like there's, I mean, that was quite a lot of, not really, it wasn't exposition, but there was quite a lot of story. But unless there is some exposition at some point, I think this is the kind of story I'm not really going to understand until after, like, I'm done with the game and I've had time to kind of think about it and probably read other people's thoughts about it. Unless, you know, maybe it'll start to make sense, who knows. We've still got plenty of game. We've still got 33.7% of game left to go, so who knows what could happen. All right, see you next time, folks. And what am I doing next? Do I know? Maybe the maze with the guys asking questions? I guess we could try that again. All right, see you then, folks. Goodbye.